We are leaving to Cambodia today. Currently waiting at the office at Nakasong to take the minivan to the border. It will be a very tedious and stressful border, so we're really prepared for everything and we really hope for the best. Okay, we just crossed the border of Laos, so that is Laos. This is no man's land, and over that side is the Cambodian border. So we had to wait a little bit and then we had to pay 20,000 kip.
There's a couple of guys trying to not pay it, but I think they ended up having to pay as well. So prepare for the necessary correction and paying stamp fees.
They originally asked 40,000, but I talked really nicely to them and they decided to let us through for 20. Yeah, just be prepared, have some money all along the way because you will have to spend it. We passed by the Cambodian border, so we officially entered Cambodian land. Yeah, so I had to pay $38. Luckily I had some money, but I am sweating so badly out of stress and out of everything else.
After a long and eventful journey, we finally made it to Cambodia. The border crossing was a bit stressful with paperwork and queues, but we managed to navigate through it all.
We got dropped off at Stung Treng. The bus ride was pretty wild because the roads are pretty wild as well.
Comfortable bus though. We were lucky. We were waiting till the last one, and that was a pretty modern one. We also had air conditioning. And this is Stung Treng. Typical stopover town. It's bigger than I expected.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a small village, honestly.
But here we're going to a hotel, arrange probably our SIM cards. Look around a bit. It looks like a nice local town. Big markets. I think it's perfect for one day to get like a little bit of a grasp. But like we're too tired to go to Siem Reap directly now. But it's still cheaper to like come here to Stung Treng and then make your booking directly when you stop, because then you save like $10 and then we can probably get it cheaper anywhere else. But yeah, just book it in two parts, not like the full road, because there's a lot of money, you know.
Also, the people that were on the same bus as us that go straight to Siem Reap, they have to wait 2 hours here as well. So we would just rather stay a night, relax, and then just take the long journey tomorrow.
Yep, because I'm sunburned. I want to have a nice cold shower and refresh myself a bit, so then we can just wake up early tomorrow. It's all the same. It's only 24 hours, less than 24 hours.
We found ourselves in Stung Treng, a bustling border town that welcomed us with its vibrant atmosphere.
We have everything we need. We got our SIM cards activated, unlimited mobile data with Netphone for $6 each, which is a very good price, I think. It's activated as well, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we also booked our bus tickets to Siem Reap for $13 each with pickup at the hotel. Basically now we're in some kind of market area.
Yeah, the biggest market over here.
And let's check it out, because we haven't had a proper meal since this morning. Only biscuits. Yeah, let's just look around, get a little feel of the local culture. It's quite big in here, not to say huge. The gold is back. Endless beauty products. Basically in Cambodia, all things are priced in US dollars. So bring some US dollars, you can use them anywhere. You don't have to exchange for the local currency. If you pay anything, you just get the money back in real. So that's a lot easier. Also, US dollars, like they take it everywhere. Just make sure you have some kind of currency converter on your smartphone that you can double check that they're giving back the right amounts in local currency. But it's easy to get US dollar as well. You can withdraw it from ATMs, but you have to pay, I think, $5 each withdrawal. So if you're able to get some US dollars beforehand, it's makes life easier. So that much for the market. I think it's a bit late. Many things are probably closed. before we were walking here as well. These are like the main boulevards. Let's just, I don't know, wander around. It's funny, it's only like an hour from the border, but I do feel a different vibe, a different atmosphere here. Everything looks different. It's the small subtle changes. It's nice to experience. Still, like I'm adapting because we've been in Thailand for so long, we've been in Laos for so long. Laos is different, it's not the same, but it has the same feel. Also, you can get around with your Thai.
Yeah. For me, it's kind of weird because I'm so used to be able to communicate with like the locals when I was in Laos and in Thailand, and now it's just like
now we're helpless if we don't have an English speaking person. We barely even know how to say hi, like that's how bad it is. Okay, let's cross. It's pretty, I don't know, it's not too bad for one night. Before I had a little siesta because I was so tired. 2 hours or something like that. Just feel really tired from being sunburned. My body needs to recover. Sleep and water is the best way to do that.
Also, something that we're seeing back here are street vendors and street food.
Street food and street vendors. We've missed that so much. I recommend if you want to activate your SIM card, try to go to like a decent shop because basically anybody can activate it. Basically anyone can activate it, but then sometimes you get ripped off.
The kids are going to
You can rent those little bikes here. They're so funny.
I think they're like little electric bikes.
But yeah, go to like some kind of official place. For example, there is a Medphone office, or we went to a smartphone shop that is a bit bigger. People could speak English, so at least then you're sure what you're paying for.
Yeah.
Hopefully ours will work for a full month, but that's something we'll have to figure out by using it. Whoa, hey! It's going fast, huh? Wow! Hey! that's like, I've never seen him go that fast.
I kinda
Holy
want that now.
shit!
It's like a racetrack.
Okay, she wants to take a ride. Did you hear that? On her first day in Cambodia, she's already having a desire to break her legs or neck.
Motorcycles, no. Things like that, yes. No,
I think that's more dangerous.
Probably.
So it's really nice. I'm happy we did this today because going to Siem Reap would be more expensive if we booked it with Green Paradise, because if you go to the 4,000 Islands, this is not a promotional video for Green Paradise, but you don't have a choice. So just book the closest border village that you can, Stung Treng, and go from there. Book at your guest house. We are staying in a very good guest house. We'll show you on the screen right now. I can definitely recommend. We paid 7.5 for a fan room. I think AC was 12. Clean, comfortable beds. I slept for 2 hours like a little baby, so I can confirm that they're comfortable.
The only thing is, I think the difference between prices, that the one with AC also have hot water, and I think those were $15. I think 15.
I think 12.
Or 12.
12 or 15, but yeah, you get hot water.
It's
But
a hot day, so we can...
it doesn't matter. Like a cold shower, I did it, and it's really good for my skin, and gives you a little energy boost. So it's nice to have this little step up of a city before we go to Siem Reap. We'll have a little bit of a culture shock if we go back to the big cities.
It's going to be overwhelming. A lot of sensory sounds, a lot of noises, smells.
I have difficulties like comparing. Would it be like Chiang Mai or more crowdy? I know Phnom Penh is crazy wild in some places, but we'll have to figure it out for ourselves, I guess. We found a local place, street food. I have egg noodles and egg, basically a little bit of a salad, and there's some pieces of beef. I got an extra chili sauce, used a little, and Zaya has the local pho. I don't know what the name exactly is.
I think it's the noodle soup. I have no, well, it is not noodle soup obviously, but I don't really know what the name is. I just touched something on the menu and I was hoping for the best thing. I haven't tasted it yet, but I think it was nice.
We were walking all over the city to find a proper place, but all the menus are in Khmer. You cannot even read the prices. You cannot translate it at all.
Yeah. It was a bit
So we were
difficult.
looking for a place where we could actually point at a picture. So yeah, this is like $1.40 each, which I think is a good price because it's really tasty.
Mine has like, I think this is the base. It's like radish, and it has chicken,
Egg.
vermicelli noodles. Ooh, a
Look at that egg.
gooey egg.
And just go for it.
Good. I'm gonna taste mine. Well, I'm gonna taste the soup. A very, very basic noodle soup. Yeah, but it's something that you can never go wrong with noodle soup.